First of all, I want to touch on our recruiting class now that it's all official and been announced. Tookie Brown and Joe Strug have been committed to us for a long time, and to see those guys finally sign their papers is a good thing for Mississippi State basketball. I think Tookie is similar to IJ in the fact that he's a tough little point guard, but I think he's got a little bit more of a scorer's mentality. And obviously, we want to continue to recruit guys who win state championships. And then Joe Strug is coming in from a great program at Carver. Coach Jackson continues to do a good job of mentoring those guys. And I think he'll be a young man that comes in similar to Oliver Black. I think you need guys that are 6'9", 6'8", long and athletic that can do some things both on the perimeter and in the post in order to be successful in the SEC. And then Quindary Witherspoon is a kid that's won back-to-back state championships. He's one of the better players in the country and probably the second best player in the state of Mississippi. So you want to make sure that you keep those types of talents in your state. So I'm really excited about that recruiting class. I think our assistant coaches, I think you're starting to see as we continue to get more and more developing relationships in our state and throughout the area that it's going to come to fruition for us getting elite talent here at Mississippi State.
Questions?
Talk about Utah State a little bit and what you've seen from them early in the year.
Well, it's funny, Paul, because this is going to be the exact opposite of what we just got through playing. Mississippi Valley State is a team that plays really frantic and creates turnovers and traps, whereas Utah State is the exact opposite. They're a really disciplined basketball club. I think Coach Morrill has over 600 wins already as a coach, and anytime you're able to stay in a game that long shows that you're a really good coach. They really do a good thing in that they always are looking for ways to score in their sets. I think sometimes people run sets and they're really not sure what they're looking for in that set. They have about 50 set plays. They got 2 play cards over there. It's kind of like football sidelines sometimes. They got a fake one and they got a real one, so you don't know which set they're actually running. So it's hard to pick up on their set. So we've got to be a disciplined, principled bunch if we're going to beat Utah State.
Is this the type of game where you can maybe gauge where your team is at early in the season?
Oh, no question about it. I mean, they've had some quality wins already to go in and win at Illinois State. Illinois State, I think, was picked to be 3rd in the Missouri Valley Conference. For them to go and get that road win already. So this won't be the first time that they'll be playing a road basketball game. And I think Utah State, no matter where they're picked in their conference, is going to be in the top tier of that conference. They've proven that year in, year out. They always have veteran guys on their team. They have older guys because they got 20-year-old freshmen and some guys that are 23-year-olds in the program, the seniors. So they'll be a veteran ball club, and they'll be really screwed down.
Do you have an update on Craig's health status right now?
Same. He is stagnant at this point in time. Actually, IJ is past him as far as like him being on the court and doing some things. So at this point in time, IJ is ahead of Chicken.
Is there a timetable for either of them?
No, it's the same with that back. It's just all about how they respond. So as they go from step to step, it's how they feel the next day.
Brett Thomas has been playing really well. Did you see that coming? And why do you think he's playing so well?
Well, I think the biggest reason is maturity. He's a young man that's gone from being a freshman to a sophomore and a junior, and every year he's gotten better as a basketball player. I think you can see physically he's so much bigger and stronger than what he was. I was watching tape last year of some of our games, and he doesn't even look like the same person, body type. I think the other thing is the comfortability of him knowing what he's supposed to be doing now in our program. So there's a whole bunch of different factors, I think, to why he's improved. But he's put in a lot of time in the off-season on trying to become a better basketball player. I think last year there's no way that we could have asked Fred Thomas to be a backup point guard for us. And for him to go and to be able to fulfill that role just shows how much he's matured in a short amount of time.